YouTube. So we've got that up and running. There we go. I believe it's not there. There's the picture. All right, welcome in everybody. Happy Tuesday. Kind of weird that I'm here on a Tuesday. I mean, I got real used to the schedule of not streaming on they're only streaming 3 days a week, but like I feel that and it's not that I don't enjoy the time off. It's just that I really want to play Dune, and right now Dune is my streaming game, so I've got to stream in order to play it. So here we are. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you all had a good Tuesday. I'm gonna get the game loaded up because this is gonna be another one of those nights. This is gonna be another one of those nights where we are trying to get everything done and not let's see. So you know, I make that way. I could just pop this. Hold on. Yeah, that kind of works. I'm like messing with my windows until I get them perfectly positioned. But we're gonna get into the game because this is gonna be another short night because yours truly does need to get my butt up again tomorrow to go lift. I did do my squats today. I did not do the 300-pound ones. I did them for I did for one set, but unfortunately, my dude, my lower back has had this little twinge to it on the left side. And that 300 pounds, my back was like, hello, sir, what are you doing to us today? So I backed down by 25 pounds and was able to hit the squats. And I was able to finish. I was able to do everything. Ironically, I got done with everything and I walked out and my back felt amazing. Now, I don't know what it would have felt like if I had put that weight back up on there, but it did feel really good. So hopefully that bodes well for Friday's deadlifts, which I'm still considering. Like, do I go in on Friday and do deadlifts because I have my physical, I have my pre-op, get approved physical thing on Friday, and I'm like, do I really go in after huffing a whole bunch of pre-workout and doing all of that stuff and having an elevated blood pressure and yeah. So I don't know if I want to do that or not because they look at me funny every time. So I'm hoping, what I am hoping is that they're gonna be like, dude, you just had a physical in April. We're just gonna like look you over. Yep, okay, you're good, and get the paperwork out of the way. There's no need for blood work because you just had that. I literally don't. I also will say I don't have a huge, I don't have much of a plan tonight. I really don't have I think that I need to do more exploration, and we need to continue with the server with the exploration of finishing up the western or eastern gap and then head into the western because I think the western's where the next thing is. That's going to be where the next whatchamacallit is. Anyways, I hope you're all doing good. I hope you had a good day. And yeah, you guys should eat, Alicia. Marcus needs to eat. He's too damn skinny. I need to put together a playlist for this that will work with whatchamacallit. Okay, let's double check a few things. That's YouTube friendly. I gotta get more water. I really think that I gotta get more. Wait, what is that? Yeah, we're real low on water. Yeah, that one's not even full. Also, turn this up so I can actually hear the game. I will say I'm really happy that I am not... I'm kind of happy that we're not really endgame yet, because they have been having some issues. I'm not really going to go into the issues. You know, they've had some issues. Oh, you know what I should do? I actually should go back. I should make some heavy darts. I've been using a lot of heavy darts. Oh, that's over here. Ammo. Heavy darts. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make... We'll make 10 of those. I have plenty of light darts. But I think that we need to go fill up the blood bags and get all of our blood stuff sorted. Get water sorted. I need to replenish my water supply. After I went freaking ham producing silicone blocks that I have like a ton of now. How did that suddenly reduce the weight? Good evening, all. Issues is a good word for the mess. Yeah. Well, okay. See, to me, and don't get me wrong, I feel for anybody who's dealing with the end game and having issues. Like, yeah. There's a lot of problems with the deep desert. And there's things that need to be fixed. And I gotta be honest, though. To me, like I said, I'm a veteran Funcom game player. Anybody who was around for the early days anybody who was around for the early days of the Age of Conan, whoo, those were some bad days. And I feel people's pain in the end game in this, because you spend all that time working on all that stuff and end up in that situation. It really sucks. It's kind of like, I remember you know, going to Kaliki, the raid in Age of Conan, that was on that was the raid. I've played almost every fun kind of MMO. Yeah, like, yeah. If you're a veteran of their MMOs, you know that their end game, the first few months, is probably the roughest shit ever. And while that is no excuse, and I know that the team is, I know that the guys are working hard. I'm sure that they are working hard to resolve the issues. The one thing that I will say is, like, I just kind of rack it up to Bethesda. Like, if you've played a Bethesda game, you know that they've got a ton of jank. And stuff doesn't work, and then the modders have to fix it, and it takes X, Y, and Z amount of time. I mean, look at Starfield. I mean, honestly, that was a pile of hot garbage at launch. Now it's in a playable state, but it kind of fell off because everybody's like, well, this is just Space Dragonborn. Space Skyrim. But, you know, that's the kind of thing that you get, and I'm not saying that you should get used to it. I'm not sure it's saying to not demand better. But, like, you kind of get used to the jank. Everybody that I know that's played Conan games is like, or played any of their games is like, yeah, this is kind of expected. We're used to this. Everybody else is like, oh my god. I mean, are there things that they need to... Yes, there are things they need to fix. And yes, there is things that, like, I'm sorry, you can't fix one thing and break another. I totally get that. But I just, like, I think it's not even just Funcom. All MMOs at level early on super janky. Oh, they are. Like every single one of them. And that's see, the thing is that and it's at early on at launch, because the thing that I think that they were not prepared for, and they should have been. I mean, ideally, I'm a Funcom partner, but I will still happily criticize when I see something that, like, come on, you should have thought about this. You're gonna get people that come into your game right off the bat and start no-lifing the crap out of it day after day after day. I don't have that luxury because I'm streaming the game, so I don't play offline much. I probably should, because then I could do stuff like this with no problem. But they didn't not. I don't think they counted on people zerging to the end game as fast as they did. And I will call it zerging because the rush. Like, how did you get to 100 hours of content and you're already at end game after a couple of weeks? Now, there are some things that I think there are things that they need to fix mechanic-wise in the Deep Desert. I especially think that the stuff that I've seen of players using their ornithopters to pin down somebody else so that way they get eaten by the worm, I think that that's really sucky. But I also gotta wonder, like, how prevalent is that? I honestly have not. I mean, honestly, I'm playing on a private server, but usually when I go into any of my friends that are playing on a public server, and whenever I go into any of their streams, they're in the Deep Desert. They're farming. They're not having many issues. They're talking to the people that they're encountering, and things seem to be okay. But they're like, eh. You know, they said that sometimes they have to deal with the annoying things and other players. Other times it's not bad. And I just have to think that it's just that you're getting the majority of it is being posted out. It's like now the majority gets posted online so everybody sees it. I'm on low pop head start public server. It's pretty chill. Dude, like, I have a feeling now, from what I've heard from the crew that's gone to the Deep Desert, some of the guys, I was talking to them last night. We've got a couple of members of the guild and on the server that they have been no-lifing it, and they are already mining the Deep Desert, and they're like, because of low population, because of the low population of private servers in general, no PvP. They haven't encountered any real PvP, or let alone many other players. I just realized this gap is actually, like, literally all shallow sand. You could quite conceivably build a bridge between these two areas. Things to think about for later times. See, I got the head start. I think, did I get to play during much of the head start? I think I had a bunch of stuff going on that kind of, I had the head start, but I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to, because of real life stuff that was.
Got them.
I got to remember another trick I learned today. So I didn't get to play much of the head start, which is another reason why I'm still so far behind. But I'll be honest, seeing the issues that people are dealing with, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of good not being. I'm kind of good with not being so far ahead. I'm a teacher, so the Head Start aligned very nicely with the start of summer break. That totally, I can see that. Like, I literally could, that would be, it is summer vacation and a new game came out, and now I have time to play. That is that's 100% fair. I still wonder why those two are fighting. Oh, they're going after them. What the heck is that?
Got them.
That is probably going to be my new meta. Literally the Shigawire grappling hook is amazing for that. Well, that's not how I planned to handle that, but it kind of worked. I pressed all the buttons all at once. Hey, come on. Ah, shit. That literally coming over this way? Oh, he is. Shit. I don't know if I'm hidden enough from him yet. Oh, he didn't see me. Oh. I was concerned for a moment. Time to get out of here. Ah! That's what I get for not having my frickin'... He coming back this way? I think he is. That was a funky way to get off my bike, but it is what it is. Anything to avoid this douchebag. Yeah, I think my problem during Head Start is just I had a whole bunch of stuff that I'm like, okay, we're gonna stream this night. We're gonna get in a Head Start, and I got like a night or two, but I didn't get in much. Just because real life decided to conspire against me playing the game. So how much more? Okay, so I'm almost full on that one. See, that's light dart mitigation, blade mitigation. Ooh, it's not good at all. They've got a few caves. I've got this base. What's up, Reaper? How's it going? That's... Not much been playing Sunken Land lately. I have never heard of that. I don't know what that game is. What's up, Potato? There's a new survival crafting game coming out that I heard that my interest was a little bit piqued in. It's kind of like Valheim meets Sea of Thieves. The closest thing it resembles is Raft. I've heard of Raft. I've seen Raft. That one didn't look like one I would really get into. Playing Star Wars The Old Republic at the moment. Speaking of games with janky, non-existent endgame. Right? Who's that? That did have that exact problem. That was an issue with that game. I played a little bit of The Old Republic. It's not half bad. It's not one that I got too deep into. Mainly because I was playing other things at the time. I think I just gave it a try. Basically said in the world post-apocalypse, you consider the world flooding to nothing but a few islands apocalyptic. That kind of is. I enjoy all the... You know, that is one thing that I can agree with. Like, that game did have really good character class stories. It really truly did. I think, well, that's one of the things that Age of Conan did very well. At least for the opening. The opening, whatchamacallit, like the introduction to the game where you start out on Tortage, that was probably some of the most intricate story weaving I have seen, to where every class had a different like role to play. I really wish they'd let me pick up their gun. The body disappears at the last minute. That sucks. You have to survive on an island, gather materials, swim underwater for certain things, build a boat to get to other islands faster, and you have various factions of enemies to fight. Similar how that sounds kind of interesting. That sounds moderately interesting. I don't understand why the decay timer is so low for bodies. I don't understand that either. That really does not make sense. Like, literally, all of those bodies that I could have drained of blood are now gone. They shouldn't be. It's very rude. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. 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 Ah. I'm trapped. I got you covered. Push your back. Bodies are heavy. At least give me a chance to make a few round trips to my buggy, right? Like, before I even clear the place, half the bodies are gone. Yeah, that is one thing that I would... That is... Okay, so that is something that I would be... I know that they've got other things that they're prioritizing right now. But, like, literally...
There's still plenty going on up above. I don't mind them dropping those fighters out of the sky, long as they don't come down on my head. There's still good salvage to be got from them. Only thing is, most of them fall out in the open sands, and the worms won't give you any time to use a cutter ray out there. Still, you can get some nice stuff if you're daring enough for a dash and grab.
Okay, I ran out. I don't have any. If I'm gonna do a real blood run, I need to make more blood bags. That wasn't too bad. I thought I was gonna get taken. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. Damn it! I meant to. Yeah, they really do. That's one thing I've had that happen a few times now where I get real close to where the bodies are and they suddenly poof out of existence. I probably should go get my bike before I go into the Southeast Ironworks. I actually probably should go get myself some better gear, some better some better armor. Well, it is what it is. Want to see, is there another entry point to this, or is it literally up that side? There's also a cave down here somewhere. There's more, there's still more of this gap to explore. At least down here, why did I do that? There is down here anyways. There is a sandstorm apparently on the way. I keep forgetting to look at the damn ground. Wait for the fire to cool down. We're gonna drink. That is coming closer. I'm almost gonna wait and see what we're looking at for the sandstorm. Is it heading? It is headed our way. Oh, there's a good view of it. Is it gonna turn though? Not sure. Now it's turning. I noticed one thing I just noticed. There is no announcement that warning a large sandstorm is approaching. Usually there is that voice that says, "Hey, sandstorm incoming." Okay, now it's going the other way.
What?
It just literally dove right onto the grenade. It literally dove onto the grenade. Well done. That's real genius right there. All right, let's get to the ironworks. That's what we came to do in the first place. Nose is itchy. Okay, that's the stairs leading up to the place from over there. Probably should switch over to the AR because scope rifle here is not going to be great.
This is my putt pad. I'll kill the bad kid.
And mutants, pirates, slavers, the Republic, Salvation. Holy wall of text, Batman. Comic plan and the warheads strive for each faction is open as world survival crafting game. There are sometimes enemies that will spawn near your base and start attacking you. Crafting benches and structures, so if you're not careful, you can lose expensive shit, especially if you upgraded the bench shit. Actually sounds kind of interesting. Sounds similar to like how purges work in Valheim. Or how
I see someone.
crap. Steam considers it. Well, it does sound similar to Valheim with some of that stuff. Yeah, I'm good with Dune right now. I'm good with Dune. I don't need to be distracted by any more survival games. Not for a while. Oh, I gotta give Tuna. Tuna's like bapping me now. I think she heard the redeem. Like, I'll be honest. I don't know, especially if it's probably early access, if I'd even get into it. Like, I am swearing off early access games until their full release, and I know that like there's a lot of people that would be just like, oh, well, I gotta play now. No, you don't, because then you run out of content, and we're waiting 3 months plus for more stuff to come out. Well, she got her treats. Don't make her move in this heat. She's sitting in front of fans right now, and it's actually finally cooling down. This is some hardcore parkour shit right here.
Someone's here. See someone.
He's cooked. Got 5 stitches today due to being a dumbass with a putty knife. Good job. I plan to play it for quite a long time, so I don't mind the early access. There you go. I'm in Ventura County. It was pretty hot and exceptionally humid here today. Yeah, I'm down by Long Beach. I'm down by Long Beach. I gotta say that, like, at least here it was warm, and it is going to be even warmer tomorrow, but it wasn't terrible. Quite put together for early access. I mean, Yeah, I hope you're all good, man. That sucks that you had to get stitches. Embarrassed and well sore due to putty knife going into hand. Yeah, that does not feel good. Just why I've seen it, but I was still technically an early game. Okay. Well, you know, I hope that you have fun with it. Right now, it's Dune. I literally I will be no lifing this probably for I want to say I'm gonna probably put maybe a year at to start in it. At least a year. I think I'll be here for at least a year. Probably gonna take me that long just to get to the end game at this rate. Went in between thumb and index finger on my offhand in line. Ow! Well, yeah, you shouldn't be stabbing them off. Ow, dude, that just the thought of that sounds terrible. I should have remembered, I should have thought about it, and I should have brought my damn, I should have brought the damn, whatchamacallits, the binoculars with me. If you do stab, make sure the point is away from body parts. Yeah, funny story, like, I literally, like, we were up helping Ryan with his stuff this past weekend. A lot of people know this, and everybody kind of knows this. It's like literally he's sitting there breaking down boxes with a box cutter, and almost stabbed himself with it. And then we find a first aid kit, and I handed it to him. I'm like, here, you might need this. You keep that up. Oh, see, now cutting is where I'm freaking terrible, man. There have been times my blood, sweat, and tears has literally gone into a recipe. Like, legit, no lie. My blood, sweat, and tears are in a given recipe. I think I've done everything for the Ironworks now. I did the cave. Yeah, I've done both portions of the Ironworks. There's a Kirab camp I haven't done, but those are kind of eh. Yeah, a metal putty knife is very sharp. Heard more about box cutter than an actual knife. I had a coworker that happened once. She hated it. Box cutters are, well, I mean, box cutters are basically razor blades in a cutter. And yes, you will, you can really hurt yourself with that. Worst I've done to myself was the pizza poker. So for me, I think though there's two that I've done that were bad. One, I was delimbing a tree with a very, very sharp machete, and I came down and I caught the side of my finger, so I have a scar there from that. Another one, I was sharpening a hunting knife, and it had the sharpener was in the sheath, and I pulled it out too fast. That came down right on my freaking, it came down on my thumb. That one was pretty deep. I honestly probably should have gotten stitches for it, but I just band-aided it, and now I have a lovely scar where, you know. Yeah, box cutters are sharp they're stupidly sharp. Is this secret club for battle scars from household? I not myself a cheese grater incident. I'm kind of curious about. I mean, yes, it's a bot. But ask it about. Tell us. I would ask it. Somebody, please ask the bot. What is this cheese grater? What was the cheese grater incident? I have to know now. Like, I have to know. And if it starts with this one time at band camp. Wow. I think that the bot just shouldn't touch cheese graters. That's the impression that I get. The bot even knows that there was a double answer there. That's funny. I'm not dealing with you. The bot is on to you. The bot is on to you. I don't have like I don't have like a favorite midnight snack though. Like, I literally don't. Oh, there is one Kirab can. See, there's. This is why I should have brought my binoculars so I could scope this shit out ahead of time. I see we're out here in the coarse sands. Yes, we are, Count. How's it going, sir? Bologna sandwich with mustard and why the? Okay, wait a minute. Why in the hell are you putting margarine on a sandwich? Just got my face taken off at work the other day, but other than that, I'm good. How did you almost get your face taken off? It wasn't a cheese grater, was it? I mean, given the current conversation, I have to ask. Margarine is not okay. Margarine is barely tolerable on like toast or any of that stuff. Okay, margarine is barely tolerable on that. It doesn't belong on sandwiches. Like, yeah, I mean, the mustard I understand. Now, I mean, I will be honest, I have a very weird, so I don't mind. I actually like bologna sandwiches, but I'm very particular about them. Bologna sandwiches have to be served the following manner. For me to eat a bologna sandwich, and this is going to sound probably odd, but it has to be on really soft bread. So like that gummy, nasty bread, it has to be on that. That is just a given. The Wonder Bread, like Wonder Bread. Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is the combination of the flavor of bologna and Miracle Whip just works. And then a slice of Kraft cheese, the Kraft singles. Bologna needs to be paired with sandwich spread. Well, see, that's kind of, well, Miracle Whip is sandwich spread, so it works real well. We were cutting bulk scrap before it went to the furnace. Somebody's circular saw failed. The blade exploded and a big chunk of it took my respirator off my face, left a nice long... Ow, dude! Dude, that sucks. What do you mean salad dressing? I don't think Miracle Whip is a good sandwich. Is a good sandwich spread. Also, I mean, I have sandwiches all the time. Okay. Perfect example. I really like what is it? The hell is that? I think a ship just crashed somewhere. Salad spread is a subtype of mayonnaise. It just works. It works on the bologna sandwich. I mean, I also like Italian dressing on an Italian sub. I like basically, you might as well just call it French dressing or Russian dressing, however you want to pronounce it. Throw that shit all over my, like, that goes on my Reubens all the time. Oh, this was a bad idea. Yeah, Thousand Island. Russian Catalina or Russian. I was surprised more mad at the loss of the respirator than near-death experience. Well, I'm glad that you're okay, sir. Yeah, Jeff is mad about something. Jeff has got like I think a ship crashed somewhere. See, I should have waited. I thought he was gone. Well, Russian or Thousand Island, either one works real well on sandwiches. Like, either one works really well on my just razzing you. There's so many things that are weird put together but just work. You know what actually works real well? This will be one that probably will raise some eyebrows. Have you ever had a banana sandwich? My grandmother used to make these for us as a snack, and they were delicious. You take the same, it's got to be Wonder Bread. I mean, I'm sorry, most of this is Wonder Bread. You gotta put real butter on it. It has to be spreadable. It has to be softened real butter. You put that butter on it. You put a layer of sliced bananas, and then you top it with a little bit of sugar. That is a snack sandwich. That is food of the gods right there. Now, see, I've never put mayo on a banana sandwich. Some people might find it weird. Let's put it that way. I don't even know what bubble bread is. Put ranch on his bologna again. He wanted Russian, obviously. Oh, God. You've never tried pickles with peanut butter? Are you even living? Would I approve of... No, see, like, I'm one of those ones that I get very picky when it comes to my lunches and when it comes to how my sandwiches are made and whatnot. That'd be you, but my granny used to make them, and I tried one day, and oh my God, that led me to Nana pudding. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that would work. I think the weirdest
Inconceivable.
one... My aunt, for some reason, liked Miracle Whip and peanut butter sandwiches. That was just... That shit was weird.
Really? Really now? Yeah, that was just a weird one. It is offensive. It is. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it was totally nasty. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit to deposit while I'm here. Let's see. Yeah, well, actually, those are used in recipes, so we'll put some in there. I don't think I need the rest. We'll put that in there. That. Get violent or...
See, I love banana pudding. I absolutely love banana pudding. Funny that we're talking about banana pudding. The protein shake that I had, the protein shake that I had with dinner tonight was a banana pudding protein shake. And it was absolutely delicious. If I got banned, see, yeah, you like it, you gotta get banana pudding. Has to be, you gotta have vanilla wafers. You can't not have vanilla wafers. I don't think I've tried it. I associate banana with graham, not banana. Banana pudding is so good. It does take effort. But the best places that I've had it have made it with real banana. Like there is not they make it is not the Jello pudding. It is not the Jello version. Yes, mashed banana custard. Yes. What was it? McConnell's. The McConnell's brand ice cream that I am always ranting and raving about that I absolutely love. They had one that was like a banana. It was a banana ice cream, and oh my god. Put chili powder on their banana pudding, asking for science. No. Like, I will put tahini on a lot of things, but I don't think I'd put tahini on my banana pudding. Straight flavored banana pudding. I mean, most of the, unless you got a place that's doing their own, all banana pudding is literally Jello. It's Jello pudding. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but that's literally what it is. It is. It will do in a pinch. That's what she said. And you almost need, you also, I will say, you also need 2 boxes of vanilla wafers. You really need 2 boxes. You need 2 boxes of vanilla. You need 2 boxes of vanilla wafers, and the reason you need 2 boxes of vanilla wafers is because you need a box to eat while you're waiting for your banana pudding to finish to set. You need 1 box. What are vanilla wafers? They're vanilla cookies, and they're literally a brand called Nilla wafers. They're a vanilla cookie. And they hold up real well, and they actually work as sort of a crust for vanilla pudding. Or for banana pudding. The worms be out today. Sadly, my mom passed before I could find out if it's condensed milk or evaporated milk. And real bananas mashed and turned into pure custard is the... Oh, God, that sounds amazing. That just sounds so good. See, anything custard, I'll freaking love custard. Now I have a sweet tooth. See what we do here? See, this is how we are. This is how we are. Did I have? Oh, there was a thing over here. We did eat. We did that one. Got the intel here. We've still got a few places to investigate over here. It's just crossing that sand. Yeah, Nilla wafers are made by Nabisco. You can find knockoff ones, and they work, but yeah. If you could only eat one dessert for the rest of your life, pie or pudding, Funky Gaddy has to answer too. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, pie. Like, legit. Pie is love. Pie is life. Like, it's got to be... Honestly, if there's one pie I could eat for the rest of my life, it would be my mom's strawberry rhubarb pie. She makes a strawberry rhubarb pie with a sugar crust. Ooh. Nah, see, I'm good on I'm good on anything custard being in a pie. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some that I like. But mostly I'm a fruit person. I hate that stun thing that they throw at me. Probably should dodge it. I made rhubarb pie the other week for the first time, and oh my, it was delicious. So, see, rhubarb pie on its own is good. It's got that tartness to it. But if you really, like, the combination of the sweetness of strawberries with the tartness of rhubarb and just the right amount of sugar, and then a sugar crust. Oh my god, that is just absolutely the best pie you will ever have. In fact, whenever I go back east, my mom makes me one. What do you want now is a lemon meringue pie? Lemon meringue pie is good too. My mom made such good pies. Oh, I gotta remember, I can actually, like, work on filling up the blood. Rhubarb, so here's a funny, you know what's funny about rhubarb? This is the funny thing. You can eat the stalks. The leaves are poisonous. The leaves are actually nightshade. That's why they only ever sell the stalks in the stores. Like, we can get rhubarb out here, but you only get the stalks. They remove the leaves. I hate meringue personally. Meringue is my grandmother's favorite pie. I like it if it's done well. You got your ice cream bars? I have, you know what? Okay, McConnell's, the company that makes the ice cream that I like, my favorite ice cream. Like, just as far as in general, there's none that I've had from them that there was one chocolate peanut butter one I was not a fan of, but overall is epic. Last year during Christmas time, I could not for the life of me find their peppermint stick ice cream. They had a bunch of other holiday flavors, but they didn't have my peppermint stick. That bastards went and pulled the best, like, power move ever. they released the peppermint stick during the summertime, so you get that nice cold, you got that vanilla ice cream with the peppermint candy pieces in it on a hot day. Oh, that is just life right there. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is, Reaper. The leaves are not something you want to be eating. And where is that? 39 meters up. This was just a camp. Oh, the Helados, that brand is so freaking good. That brand is delicious. Now, my wife, she went to this one place.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
She went to this place. There's this place she went to review. This lady sells what are called, basically, they're called bolis. And they're like these frozen tubes. And one of them was a cucumber lime one. And they're like big ice pops. And they're absolutely freaking delicious. They're absolutely freaking delicious.
Raiders are inbound. Shield wall now.
And she has ones like there's marzipan flavored. I tried the cucumber lime one. Cucumber and lime
Raiders
is
are inbound.
another.
Shield wall now.
Like cucumber lime is literally my favorite flavor. Paper, thank you for the raid hosts. Welcome in, dude. I hope that you're good, and I hope that you're not too hungry because we're talking food. We're specifically
Welcome,
talking dessert.
Vikinger.
Miss Tonic, thank you so much for the follow. I hope that you are having a good day. I hope you had a good Tuesday. You haven't eaten dinner yet? Oh boy. Oh boy. Up the food talk, everybody. I'm such a dick. You haven't eaten dinner either? Yeah, duders, you can just skip dinner and go straight to dessert.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Thank you. Oh, welcome in, Brian. I forgot that was your blurp walk-on, dude. I was like, wait, did somebody use a sticker or something? Got watermelon chilling in a fridge. Dude, like watermelon is so good. Yeah, watermelon is delicious. Okay, I wanted to go this way. There's another cave. I turned it off a while ago. I don't remember why. I hope everyone is doing okay in here. We're doing good. I don't know. Still know how to do walk-on thing. You just gotta go to Blurp and set one up, Reaper. They literally have the instructions. Just saying, my boy. Okay, that cave is over there. It looks like might be another... Which direction am I looking? Ah. That's where I'm trying to get to. Yes. I think you can, if you look down in the panels on the stream for Blurp, there should be a thing there to go set up your walk-on. Mods and VIPs get to set them up, and then I've just got to approve them. I think subscribers get one too. Forget if I set that up too. I think I did. That's a little bit of a drop. You know, I wish that you could kind of use the grappling hook to go down.
Reveal yourself.
Why am I? Oh, I can't go through there, but that's a perfect place for an ambush. Oh, it won't let me shoot through there either. It's there somewhere. I'll have to double check. It should be anyways. I might have to re-find it. Yeah, it's on the stream screen. Here on Twitch. Is that where the cave is? No, just the normal Twitch channel screen. Not the modding screen. If you go into the modding screen, you'll miss it. Well, yeah, I'll get you the link, man. I'll get you set up with it. You gotta go create a Blurp account. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it, like, later at some point. Just remind me. Wait a minute. I don't know either. So again, we'll deal with it at another point in time. You might just have to scroll way down for it. Especially with... I gotta be honest, that's the one thing that does annoy me with Twitch. Is their layout... How you do your layout for your panels and stuff is such a pain in the ass. Should have been leading in front of him. Unless they messed with my panels again. I haven't looked in a long time. Pickles are good. Other guy I thought is still alive. Where'd you go? You were down here. I saw 2 heads. Anybody got a gherkin so the bot can literally be jerking their gherkin? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here and you're enjoying hanging out and you're enjoying the banter and all this stuff, please do consider dropping a follow. Bees, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? Of course it was bad. Do you expect... how high are your expectations for my jokes? Hey, it's Helium. Welcome to the channel. How y'all doing tonight? How was your stream, Bees? What were you playing? Can I get a shout out to Mindful Bees, please? Buckshot. What the heck is Okay, what is buckshot roulette? What in the heck is that? I'm curious now. That sounds like it could be dangerous. It's interesting. It gets it. Oh, it definitely was just a couple of dudes shooting each other themselves. Well, there you go. Alrighty then. Oh no, there's a sandstorm incoming. Oh, it's a long ways away. Oh no, it is closing. I'm gonna find out where the stuff is in here. You've seen that game streamed? I have never heard. This is the first I've heard of it. I figured it was kind of like Russian roulette with a shotgun. Yeah, that's kind of what I... Pretty fun, and the art is really cool. I mean, I can only imagine how the walls look painted red afterwards. That's the second sandstorm tonight. Impending Daruda. The landlord special. Yeah, there is a Daruda on the way in right now. I don't know that I'm gonna have everything I need out of this place by then. Well, I can literally hide in the buildings and be safe from the sandstorm. I should say mostly safe. Yep, there it is on the horizon. It does not look like it is changing course at all, unlike the last one. Look at piggybacked off a healing. This game needs a mod where when the sandstorms come, Daruda Sandstorm starts fading in, playing in. You know, the problem with that would be that you would be getting freaking like copyright striked every time that happened. If they did that, that is a great tune, though. And it would be perfect. Streams on YouTube, starts playing Sandstorm. Suddenly, you're in trouble. Oh, did it shift direction? It's slightly curving this way, but it turned. I think it's actually going in a different direction. Yeah, it's gonna miss us. DMCA'd immediately. Dude, that's the way it is with some of these people, some of these companies on whatchamacallit. Yeah, there is supposed to be intel here. Oh, I did find it. Never mind. I was like, there's supposed to... I still haven't found, like, the good chest, though. There's usually at least one good chest. Well, so here's the thing. Usually, well, it didn't warn me, so obviously it wasn't going to hit this sector. That one, I think, stayed down to South Haga Basin. Yeah, see, it's picking up speed and moving further away. Oh, it's time to get out of here. We got we got respawners. How much? I haven't quite filled up the blood bags yet. Let's go get this contract done. I keep, like, I'm over here. I get this done, I'm probably going to have to hop on the sand bike and head back out of here. Oh, do I have my thing with me? I do. This is probably not going to get as much as it could. Yeah, it's still early evening, so what little dew I'm gonna get's not gonna be a much. $80 meters up. $72. I bet you it's in that cavern. Almost betting. Oh, no, it's probably right here. Don't see anything that could be that looks like it could be the missing item. Well, there's hey, look, I need to confess something. The item I sent you after doesn't exist. I just needed to find someone with guts enough to walk into that nest of bandits. Sorry I lied like that, but there's another job I'm hoping you'll help me with. The kind of job you don't post on a public contract board. My partners and I toiled for years in the salvage fields. Finally, we got lucky with a rare find, but before we could get our loot out of the desert, the Kirab set on us. I alone escaped with the loot. I was rich, but the price was too high. I have the money now to finally get some revenge on those vermin. That's where you come in, placing a bounty on Kirab in the Vermilius Gap. I wish that I had done this sooner. I honestly wish that I had done this sooner. Finding Simo. That one's payback. Track. Oh, I just gotta kill 4 of these bastards? That's easy enough to do. That's a pro strat right there. That is the pro strat for taking down, for quickly taking down the shielded ones. Marcus, let me do it. Why for you think I need to figure these things out on my own and not have people guiding me just because you all have more time to play than I do? Like literally.
Tired of toiling in the scrap fields for weeks just to lose your best salvage to the Kirab? Then why not join the Kirab? Live a life of freedom. Take what you need. Be subject to no master. I am in need of a few sturdy companions, skilled with guns, blades, and strong enough to carry all they need. No member of my band has ever perished of thirst, hunger, or sandstorms. Soon we will go for spice. Seek out Miriya the Sly at the Sukalusos to learn more.
So, to be fair, I will happily let your psychotic wife go get all of the flower sand and spice that I want. She can go dance with the worm all day, okay? That's fine. Everything else, let me do it. Another settlement needs your assistance. Has been marked on your minimap. Now, forget that. This is not Fallout. Okay, I think that I've got to kill, like, one more. Like, all the time. When I was just in here mining, all I hear is worms constantly breaching around the base and see their sand trails, and I'm just like, Alicia's out going after worms again, isn't she? Yes. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there's times I do want to set the world on fire. I didn't kill one more Kirab. Oh. I don't want to set the world on fire. Oh, God. Now it's in my head. No, after hearing that song, I do. Burn it all. Just burn it. But I ain't even on to play with the worms. Not now you're not, but usually you are, and you know it. What is that spot? Oh, that's the other part of the gap that I haven't been to yet. Damn it, what did I do that for? Survival crafting. Survival crafting never changes. I mean, technically, if you think about it, all of the Fallout games are survival crafting. Ah, yes, kill them all. Kill them like the vermin they are. You did good. Knowing a few of those scum have breathed their last feels pretty good, but it'd feel even better if we could take out some of the bigger guns. There are a lot of recruiting at the Sukalusos. The various gang leaders are constantly trying to poach followers from one another. If I didn't information, okay. I don't even. Oh, that's way over. Okay, so that's over on the other side there. Interesting. The only thing that changes the setting. Yes. And even then, it still looks kind of the same. No, really, I promise. This is a new spot. Why does it look like Washington, D.C.? Never mind that. I will say Fallout New Vegas is probably my favorite, only because since I live in California, a lot of that area I've traveled through. Like where the roller coaster is basically State Line. The solar thing is basically where the solar plants are, or the solar fields are out here. You're all looking in the wrong direction. I love that for you. Now my coursework done for class on Thursday. I'm gonna treat myself to American Chinese for dinner. That sounds good. Chinese food, you cannot, well, no, you can go wrong with Chinese food. You can. I can't say you can't go wrong with Chinese food, because there's plenty of plenty of opportunities to go bad with Chinese food. I hear voices, but I don't see people. My favorite local spot opened in March from closing during COVID in part due to landlord issues. Well, I'm glad it reopened for you. My favorite spot, it's our current favorite spot. But honestly, one of my favorite spots is literally, I'm glad it survived COVID, and apparently they make most of their they do most of their business with pickup anyways, but it's this little hole in the wall. It's called M's Kitchen. There are 3 people working there, and they are all Chinese. There is an older man and the woman, and one woman, and they cook, and there's one woman that busts tables, and 100%. Like, it is the best authentic Chinese food you will ever have. And their menu is huge, but they cook all of it. Like, I'm like, you got this 1 or 2 dudes cooking everything? Like, they remember these recipes? That is talent to memorize all that stuff. And they've got some American ones, but most of it is very traditional Chinese. Similar to your favorite, we have 3 dueling spots here, all first-gen staff. Oh, that's taunting me. That's just taunting me right there. I have not yet succeeded at getting to a ship. I'm gonna finish looting this place. No. I'm here. I need to do this. Where the hell did my grenade go? Eventually, I've got to go find the trainer at Arakeen too. I've got to go find my soldier trainer. Or the soldier trainer or whatever it is. So all of them speak English. I will say that they are obviously better at Chinese. Aha, there's the good chest. And it doesn't really have much in it. I am surprised I have not found but the one blueprint, the one iron level blueprint out of this area yet. That's one thing I need to spend time figuring out, is where all of them are. I'm sure there's a video on it on YouTube, but I kind of want to avoid... Like, I want the satisfaction of finding these things without using cheats. Without using shortcuts. That was it for this place, though. All right, I've got to go grab the bike, and we've got to get up to we got to head back to base. Why was the ghost employed as an architect? It had mastered blueprints. That's terrible. I hate that. I hate it. I absolutely freaking hate that. All right. Now, there's still more stuff that I've got to explore down here, and actually this area is really freaking cool. But let's see how I'm getting very close to being overburdened. And I still gotta walk all the way back to my damn bike. Oh. I should probably I don't have the room. Location. I think I can get to my bike. I think is up there, up across there. So.
I see someone. Grenade! Where's my reinforcement?
Might as well take their shit. Is there a summon button? No, there is not a summon bike button. This is not like Conan where you can whistle for your horse. Yeah, I see. I could have packed it in and carried it with me, and I just didn't. So that's kind of on me. Yeah, or like RDR or any of those games. No, you can't whistle for the machines. Uh-oh, this bike does need some fixing upping. I should just build the parts and replace the ones that are falling apart. To be fair, I did make the mistake one day of leaving my bike outside, and it got direct hit by a sandstorm. And I came out to I logged in to find basically a wreck sitting in my sitting right out in front of my garage. Yeah, I went back and it was literally on blocks. So I repaired it, and honestly, it was so destroyed that it was just, I mean, it was bad. So what I did is I repaired it. I stripped naked. I got on it and I drove it into the mouth of a worm, and then got the dream where if you get eaten by a worm while on a bike, you get sucked into this dream world where you actually talk to what's his face, to Paul Atreides, even though he doesn't exist in this timeline, and he gives you a free bike and repair and everything. All right, let's see.
Welcome, Dranger.
Will, thank you so much for the resub, dude. Thank you so much for that resub. Oh, I didn't mean to recycle the gun parts. Let's see here. Trying to figure out. Stick those in there. I'm good on power for a long time. Dude, thank you so much for the lurk, man. And thank you for the resub. It means the world to me. Like, honestly, thank you so much, man. Cutter Rain, like, let me see. First of all, how are the rest of these doing? That one's still not full. That one's full. That one's full. Tuna, you got your... Would you not get your nails stuck into my freaking arm? Ow, son of a bitch. Well, at least it didn't damage my stuff. I don't think there is very little in these. I think it's filling these up first. It's literally gonna fill these ones up first. See, vehicle. Stand bike. Freds Mark II. 1, 2, 3. Stand bike engine Mark III. There we go. Now let me go get my torch. Oh, yeah, might as well stash that. Torch. Oh, I need to repair my bloodsucker too. I think I can actually repair this to be decent. Repair item. Repair that one too. Might as well repair everything. I don't do this enough. Not that there's much to repair, but... Okay, let's see now. Oh, what's up, Luis? How's it going, man? Hey, I've set it on detach. There we go. I had to hit it in the right spot. Okay, now turn off that. I don't need that on. I did make everything. Oh, I think I need wire. I think I need wire for attaching. Okay, so into the recycler. And there we go. Brand new sand bike. That goes back in there. Let me go fill.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Greymon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to stream. I hope that you are doing good. I hope you had a good day. Put the full arrangement of everything. This rearrangement of everything in Discord. Okay. This one's at 25%. Yeah, we're only at a quarter of the capacity we can actually be at. Not even, well, a third, maybe, almost a third of the capacity. So needless to say, we should probably get more blood. Well, day was good. Holiday weekend was good as well. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad the week is going good. Usually the week after the holiday weekends can be kind of like, eh. All right, let's heal up. I was just saying I could fix that real fast. Oh, I am literally, I think that, like, I don't want to run all the way over to that area again because there's still like a bunch to explore, and unfortunately, like, tonight is going to be cut short again. Tomorrow night probably won't be. But I'll probably just go collect. I want to make sure that I'm processing enough. I need to refill the water supply. Took Monday off to make the weekend extra long, so week is going. You know what? That right there makes it a better week right off the bat. If you take the extra day off and it's a Monday to boot that you take off, that makes the week a little bit better. Then you only have to deal with Tuesday, aka the second coming of Monday.
I see someone.
My week is totally rearranged because birthday, Thursday, long weekend. Hey, you're getting a nice long weekend. I'm not I'm gonna be good and not take any time off right now because I'm getting ready. Like August is gonna be nearly 2 weeks off. What is it? September I'll be taking a week off. October I'll be taking time off so I can go to TwitchCon. I think I've already put in for my usual week around Christmas time. So I've got I'm gonna be real good about not taking too much time off. Though right now my boss is super happy with me, so. I have a 3-day weekend instead. Work Monday off, Tuesday, work Wednesday through Saturday, off Sunday. A 3-day, you deserve a 3-day weekend. Like I'm actually, this year I'm actually taking a bunch of time off. Some of it is for vacation and fun. The 2 weeks in August is literally so my face can heal. Don't get me wrong, I love my job and I love where I work, but even if I could, I would rather take the time off and fully heal than have to be in pain and miserable and dealing with people. So there's going to be there's going to be a good week and a half to 2 weeks in August where you're not going to see me on stream. I will be in the Discord probably, but drops. Okay, so I think that right now the only drops that are left are the ones that you've got to buy 2 subs. You got to buy 2 subs to get the drops. I think those are still happening. I think that the other ones are finally over, and I've got to actually update my stuff to not say drops. But I know people were still, at least last night, I think somebody bought the 2 subs and got the drop for that. I'm gonna have to double check. That's gonna hurt. No, it didn't hit me. I'm kind of surprised. I think the 2 gifted subs you still get a drop. The original ones I think are finally over. I'm gonna have to remove drops off my title. I probably should just do that now. There. That's my bad. I keep forgetting because Funcom ran the drops campaign for so long that I was just like, oh, well, we still got drops. Oh, God, bot. Oh, they just ended earlier today. Of course, they ended earlier today when I wasn't streaming. I'm playing. We've been playing for him to either have a week off for his B-day or at least 3-day weekend. Depending on how much he has PTO left, but with the snowstorms in January and then the flooding. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of ate into it, I'm sure. Oh, 9 o'clock today, like 9 this morning. That is so goofy. Honestly, that's so freaking goofy that, like, that is a bad time to end drops.
Reveal yourself. Shields up. Die. Reveal yourself. Coming.
I no
Gets
longer
distracted
have
by
to be
shiny
a good
objects.
swordsman.
No, I don't. It sparkles and shimmers, it shines and delights. I must have it for my nest.
Good lord, I forgot how loud that blurp was. I need to adjust that. That was really loud. Welcome in, Ember. How you doing? You have to excuse me if I yawn. It was a long day. Thanks for the wake-up call. Yeah, that woke me up. Trying to think, like, I'm good. I spent my birthday money for my grandpa to order me a new chair. Nice. Work is gonna have to deal with him for 2 days. Eh. Consider the shop foreman, so yeah, their top mechanic will be on a 3-day vacay. Eh. See, that's what happens with me. Is like, oh, I've got to take time off. Oh no, no. Well, no, it hasn't. I gotta say, it hasn't been that bad. It hasn't been that bad this year. My bosses, usually it's worked out. It's basically worked out, so it hasn't been as bad as in the past where it's like, oh my god, you're gonna be gone. But now we're kind of in a really good position where some stuff like is on rails, so it's not a big deal if I take off. He fell dead into the damn. Seriously, he fell into the geometry. Better him than me, but still, that's a waste of a dart. Excuse me. Yeah, and there's a few camps to hit there and there. I know that there's more stuff over this way. This area we're gonna have to finish up tomorrow for sure. There's just so much, and then there's this whole contract to finish out. Oh, I stand corrected. That is deep sand right there. I must have driven over it too fast last time. Cast is pretty blue in the gills, so he knows a little bit of certain areas, and the newer one knows a bit more, but still has to ask how to do certain things. Well, you know, they gotta learn trial by fire while Marcus is gone for a few days. Yeah, there you go. That's true too. Time for the boss to do the bossy things. Lead by example. Now that I've learned to do that, that is like the way to handle these swords people. That's literally the way to handle the ones with the swords. That was a new camp that I hadn't discovered. I'm gonna be very close to having all the blood. Yep. I literally don't have enough containers for it all. And if there's one thing I've learned from all my years of playing survival crafting games, take everything. What do you mean I'm a hoarder? No, I'm not. Eee. That area over there is really freaking cool. I think by the end of the week, we should be over into the Western Gap. I still got to get over there. Let's see. Recycle that one. Take. What do you want, Tuna? Huh? I think you got a little while yet. I don't think it's ready to be redeemed. No. Don't you be hitting me.
Kitty, this is my podcast.
No.
No, Kitty's a bad kid. No, Kitty's not podcast. Mom, Kitty's being a dildo.
See, somebody's giving you some treats. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get that sand out of there. Oh, and let me get my blood bag back. I have to stop making things to give treats to the Empress? Well, yeah. Let me see your paw. Like, I swear to God, I gotta find the nail clippers. I keep saying that. They're around here somewhere. And then I've got to catch you when you're half asleep so you don't get all mad about it, and I got to clip your nails. Oh, we're close to. We're over a third of the way to full. I don't know how much more. I don't know how much more we'll need to reach full capacity. Guys, I do think that, like, we're going to call it just a little bit earlier even, because this is about a good time. There's not much more that I can really do except for go on another blood run. I said I'm a little bit over a third of the way. That's what I said. Pretty sure that's what I said. I thought I said third. I'm sure I said third. I'm sure I said third. I think you're mishearing me. Oh, you know what we can do real quick? I can go to Arakeen and find my other trainer. That might help. Then I can actually start putting points into things again. I'm sure I said, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I said third. I'll go back and check the VOD. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I said third. Because I've been saying we were about a third of the way there. And now we're over a third of the way there. Make me bump my shit. You know, one thing that I thought about this is somebody mentioned this. It's going to be real interesting. I absolutely said fifth this time. Last time you said third. Okay, then I screwed up. I thought I said third.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
My brain probably said third.
Music to my ears. Atreides and their war levies.
And you don't need to be sorry about it. It happens.
All right. Doctor's on the roof. Let's go visit the Red Duke.
Oh, wait. I did say Arakeen. Marcus was looking to give it the back of the VOD too. Oh, why did I say fifth? Yeah. Brain goes one way, mouth goes the other sometimes. This is how it is, especially as you get tired. Also, Tigger, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. And don't be sorry. It wouldn't be the first, like I said, it would not be the first time my brain has been going one way, my mouth goes the other. You're welcome. I've been enjoying you for a few hours now. I'm glad that, thank you. That makes my night, actually. I'm glad that you're really enjoying being here. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I really do. That does make my night. Stop meow, Tuna. Now we just need your own mic. See, the thing is, like, Tuna has no real meow. Like, it really is hard for her. She's always been, like, she'll open her mouth to meow, and nothing comes out. She has to really be, like, on one to get a full meow going. And the only time she really does is, like, first thing in the morning. Like, first thing in the morning, yeah. She will meow.
Hey there, friend. Looking for anything
You're at the same level as me, but you are far better at melee than me. So there is a trick that somebody taught me. So, and I will not even, like, this is not... this is something I learned today. I was actually 0 days old. When you deal with the melee guys, if you get right at the right range and use your Shiga wire on them, it will drag them towards you, stagger them, and leave them staggered long enough to get in the kill shot. Bigger buggy. Well, see, this is why. This is like all the parts. You can literally, or is this the, this isn't, these aren't blueprints. These are literally the parts to build the shit, isn't it? Yeah, I need to remember that. I can tell you running away done nothing. Yeah, running away, like the only other option that you've got, like, cause I'm technically just going the soldier path and shooting things. But the other option you've got is to, like, dodge backwards and just keep shooting until their shields go down. Or get a disruptor, but I'm not good with the disruptor. I'm not a fan. You kept running out of stamina. The stamina management in this is really a pain in the butt. I gotta be honest, like, the stamina, you're really gone with it way too quickly, I feel. Like, even if you're at full water with the extra stamina, it still feels like you're... It just feels like it's off for some reason. Also, don't ask me if I know where I'm going. I don't. I have no idea where the trainer is. I'm just wandering around to see if I can find him. You look like somebody you would talk to. I'm okay with one of them, but when two attack at the same time, it was a struggle. Dude, getting hit from either side by, like, two different melee guys is I think it's worse than having to deal with the guys with the Gatling guns. I really think it's worse than dealing with the guys with the Gatling guns, the miniguns, whatever you want to call them. And the reason why I think that's the one thing about melee in this game is, like, unless you are really paying attention, or unless you've got everything set just so, you're going to end up getting staggered. Like, the stun lock is real. And that was one thing that people were saying about the PvP, is that PvP was a little rough because the melee is very much designed for stun locking. Okay, this is the residency approach. if I could just steal an ornithopter. Be like, mine. This does look super cool. See, now that is what we need. And it is coming. The tank is coming. What's this guy?
You strike me as someone with something to offer the great house Wallach. I have a sense for the...
Okay. Does anybody made it? Does anybody know where the trainer is in Arakeen for the soldier class or for the trooper or whatever it's called? Watch, it's this guy.
You were expected. Don't look so shocked. As the Duke's master of assassins, I must know.
No, it's not this guy.
Every grain of sand in Arakeen. You are free to roam the city as you please. Cause no
Second
trouble,
floor, main
and
hall,
you'll never
blonde
have
woman.
to acquaint
Okay.
yourself with...
Thank you for that, Bartizan. Thank you. Also, again, welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you had a good Tuesday. Looks like a homeless bum strung out. Okay. I do like the fact that I'm somehow out and about in the sun, but not suffering from heat out here. I guess there's some kind of protection. She's interesting. Oh, second floor main hall. So she's got to be somewhere up here.
Say, stranger, how about staking a broken down old trooper to a Solari or two? Promise I won't spend it on Samuda.
I
Okay,
guarantee
if
you're
I'm
going to
being
spend it on
honest, I
Samuda.
actually will spend it on Samuda, but don't let that put you off. My life is already a pile of greasy spice shit. You can't make it any worse. I promise. Some days it is, and some days it isn't. Some days I like to wake up and play a little game called Am I Going to Die Today?
Oh, she is a piece of
Fun
work.
little thing I do with a Mala pistol. But I guess I haven't won yet. I'm still here.
See, there's part of me that's like, I can help you win your little game.
Not like a bullet. But I've failed at every other important job in my life. Why should my death be any different? You don't
Damn.
know the half of it. But for now, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Know what I'm saying? That's precisely what I'm saying. So how about it? Ooh, face down in a Samuda haze. Now you're speaking my love language. You ask too much, stranger. I've spent the last years ridding my life of obligation. I sure as shit don't need to take on any more. And nothing personal, but you don't look like you got what it takes. I know a soldier when I see one, and you ain't it. There it is. You got some teeth on you after all. Huh. You're not going to stop harassing me until I do, are you? How do I even know you're worth my time? Face down in the gutter. I'm still the best damn combat instructor sucking air on this planet.
Yeah, it's funny. You weren't saying, you weren't talking like that earlier.
That's not the kind of question you answer with words. You answer with results.
Then save the sob stories and
All
test
right,
me
then,
already.
Boot. You want a mission? I'll give you a mission. I need you to find a slaver camp in the Haga Basin. Nothing special, just your run-of-the-mill flesh peddlers. These particular slavers are said to possess a technology I'm looking for, called servo stim transmitters. I want you to kill all the slavers and take their stuff. You keep everything but the transmitters. Those you bring to me. Pull that off, Boot, and I'll teach you not to look like such a boot. I'm in, Sergeant, is the correct response. The details are in the contract, Boot.
Alright. Alright, so we've got the contract now. We'll probably be finishing that up later. We'll finish that up. We'll do that tomorrow. It's getting that time of night. I unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but like because of training today versus training yesterday, I'm kind of on an off schedule as far as the time that I can stream at night because I have to get sleep. Let me deposit money too.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw? How
Deposit.
much Ferraris would you like to deposit?
Select amount. We're gonna deposit 18114. There we go. That leaves me with 10K. That's enough to get back to my base. Let's see. You.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears.
Haga
Basin is a pretty
Basin,
big
Anvil.
place. I never miss the chance. Let's move before a storm rolls in.
No, there is one thing that I do find, I will say that I think that they need to kind of tweak, because somebody mentioned this, and looking at it, I think they're right. All of the dialogue options for talking to somebody to fly somewhere are grayed out after the first time you use them, and that can be kind of confusing for some people. Like, well, I can't click it because it's grayed out. I actually saw somebody post that they had that, they couldn't figure that out. They thought that it was and I think it is a pretty, like, that is one thing that I see that I'm like, yeah, I can see where that would be a problem. They think it's grayed out and they can't click it. But now we're going to go park. Oh my God, did I do what no, I came to the right spot. I was like, oh my God, did I actually accidentally go to South Haga? Yeah, 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to wait, and there's still no guarantees. Because once I parked my bike, we're done. Yeah. All right. Let me back out here. I'm going to snooze that ad. The game is exiting.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Artisan, thank you so much for the follow. I am still amazed that some people say they're almost broke in the game. I have played for a couple of weeks now. I have 200K in the bank and 50 plus in the base. I honestly, Anathera, first of all, welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. They have to be skipping, like, all the things. Like, they're not bothering to do just the basic gameplay because there's like cash everywhere. The Solari are just, I swear, I think that there were people, and I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of people rushed to the very end of the game and they just rushed through and did everything they needed to do to get to the end of the game, and they missed the forest for the trees. I think a lot of people did just miss the forest for the trees. game's barely been out a month and people are already like deep into the end game, or what is the end game. Probably spending money in the, yeah, that's possible too. Depends if the exchange is actually up and working. That's a good possibility. Also, welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. Guys, as much as I'd love to keep going, I do need to, buying overpriced items. Yeah, they just want to pay. Well, see, the thing is, I think a lot of people weren't ready for the PvP. There were people that rushed to get to the PvP, but I also think that a lot of people weren't, like, I still personally, I don't get it. I knew, like, everything that they said, everything that they released about this game was that, yes,
Welcome, Viking Girl.
it was, thank you so much for the follow. It was PvE, yes, but that the end game was basically going to be PvP in a fight to take the deep desert. Like, I understand and the not wanting to deal with griefers. I understand not wanting to deal with this, not wanting to deal with that. And that's stuff that Funcom does need to work on. But honestly, I expected PvP. I expected PvP at the end of this. It's Dune. There should be PvP. Tigger, thank you so much for the follow as well. But I'm not going to jump on my soapbox for that right now. I do have to head out for the night. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for all of the follows. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for hanging out. Like I always say, you know, your time is the most valuable thing that you have. And that you choose to spend it here, that means the world to me. That's why I enjoy doing this. That's why I have fun doing these streams. And I appreciate you all hanging out with me, chit-chatting and whatnot. If you would like to, please do feel free to join the Discord. This is a private server, by the way. We are on a private server. And if you become part of the community and hang out and get to know us and whatnot, you can get access to it. I also have a Conan server. I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow night, 5:30 Pacific time, U.S. Pacific time. And, you know, we're going to hang out. We're going to probably do the contract to start getting me more training because I got a whole bunch of skill points I want to spend on training stuff. Tigger is just another peanut. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a peanut, okay? Have a great night, guys. I'm going to find us somebody to raid. If you